I love my boyfriend so much but he is body shaming me and comparing me with other girls. Me, F23, and my boyfriend, 28, is in relationship since 3 years and I love him so much. He was always good and caring boyfriend, but since COVID and quarantine I gained weight and it all started from little jokes and now he is body shaming me and comparing to other girls who are more fit and showing me their fat to fit journey. Yesterday night we had great time together but he was scrolling Insta and saw one of him old school friend who was fat in school days and now she has an awesome body and he showed her pic and started shaming me and we had huge fight then. When I tell him that I am trying to lose weight and you should motivate me rather than body shaming me, so his reply is like, I do that just to motivate you. I mean, I am fed now. Should I leave him or give him another chance because I love him so much and he is my first boyfriend and I am so serious about him. Too long did not read. My boyfriend is body shaming me and comparing me with other girls and his excuse is that he does that to motivate me. Should I leave him or give him one last chance? People's bodies change, over time you might gain weight, lose it again, gain it back, get old and wrinkly etc. Your partner cannot be constantly degrading you if you aren't meeting their standards. They should appreciate you in all your complexities. Relationships are a bargain. It's important to him for you to have a fit body. The question you should be asking is, would he lose weight for you, if it bothered you as much? If the answer is yes, have an honest conversation and stay with him. I really feel you. My sister used to do the same but she didn't even realize how it hurt me. Talk to him some more and try to make him understand that his way to motivate you is wrong and kills your confidence. He maybe will get your point cause there's still a chance he doesn't know how hurtful his words are. Leave him. This is not normal behavior. You deserve someone who looks at you and sees the sun, moon and stars. Is he displaying other controlling behavior that you might have let slide because you love him? I think you've answered your own question here, but I don't know one person that would be okay with their partner approaching them with a photo of someone else and telling them how that person is superior to them. That's fucked up. My most nuanced take about this situation is FK that motherfucker. This just makes me equally angry and sad. Please move at your own pace. Never feel like you have to immediately lose weight for someone else, because that can lead down a path of unhealthy practices. I feel you should start by saying negging doesn't work on me. I'm afraid I would be rather blunt and say if you don't like it leave because it doesn't sound like he's gonna stop. Draw a line. Apparently he doesn't love you. Love is not enough to sustain a healthy relationship, especially if it's mostly flowing one way. I body shame myself. I look in the mirror and think I'm fat. However, my boyfriend calls me beautiful. Find someone who does the same. If I was in your situation I would leave him. However, I think I would write down my feelings and have a serious talk with him about how hurtful his comments are. If he keeps body shaming you instead of encouraging you, then leave him. Also, take all the time you need to lose weight. It's your journey, not his. Everyone takes their own time and use different methods since we all lose weight differently. If he does love your body, he's not for you. Man shrugging. Is your ballsack lower than before? I've heard you'll have it hanging lower with age. I find it bad advice to just say leave now. I suggest you pick a good moment to calmly talk about it with him. Tell him how you feel and how he can help to motivate you instead of hurting you. If nothing's changes and you've been very clear, then you should consider this might not be the guy for you. He probably does not know how to tell you seriously, but the way he is doing it is insensitive. I'm sure he does care about you, but let's be fair. It's not easy to bring up sensitive subjects to people. He's trying to inspire you by showing you fat to fit. Of course you're defensive about it, it's a sore subject to you, but he's trying to help. He's just doing it badly. Have a serious talk with him and tell him with a list, how he can help you. If you give him a list of ways how he can help you, he will have something to work with rather than guessing and doing it all wrong. My ex used to that too. And my mom. And my dad. And my brother. And one of my friends. Maybe they all feel like they're helping you, but they're not. What they say is shameful, and if they don't acknowledge that, it's time to make a choice. Drop him. He is intentionally trying to shade you regarding your appearance. He doesn't deserve to have you in his life. I have a similar issue with my girlfriend. And to be honest, you don't realize you're even doing it. Bad as it sounds. I do miss her when she was thinner. People do change, but doesn't mean I want to see my missus saying she feels fat in everything and me not being as attracted. Love is still very strong, but you do want to see them happy as well. Tell him to stop being a dick and that his nagging hurts you. If his response isn't, I'm sorry, leave. It's your boyfriend, not your life partner. Don't listen to just communicate. You do what's right for you. You will find someone who loves you regardless. Chances are high if he's showing this behavior early it'll mean danger on down the road. Don't stay with him because he's your first boyfriend, leave him because he is. You're so young and can absolutely find someone who treats you way better than this. This isn't behavior you should accept or have to put up with, because how he's acting is not okay. Lose like 90 kilos of pure dead weight right away and dumb this stupid asshole. Well, you need to tell your boyfriend that you are hurt by these comments. Make him understand that bodies change with time, they are not going to remain the same throughout life. If he doesn't stop after this and still doesn't stop shaming you for your body, then it's time to call quits. Be with someone who will respect for who you are and not your body. Mutual respect in a relationship is the most important thing. How could you still love someone like that? Definitely leave him. Explain to him that he is emotionally hurting you and you feel that you aren't being loved. You want him to stop and that you feel very strongly about it. Don't be emotional when you say this, and it could also be a good idea to write as a letter. Make sure to write that while you understand why he would say this. You feel it's more important to feel loved no matter what the problem is. If he continue to does this, it is time for you to leave him. His priorities aren't to love you. He just love the idea of him loving you. Doesn't matter how you feel. The real problem is that you will be used to being degraded. Now it's the weight, later it would be W.E. he finds to be important. He's not just body shaming you, he's grooming you. He might find your current weight unattractive, and this is his last attempt to get you to lose weight before he leaves. He should not go about it in the way that you described, but it is very difficult for someone if their partner gains weight or is very obese. He may just care about your health, or not want to be with someone very obese, which are both valid feelings. Either lose weight or leave him, but either way let him know you don't need him showing you other fit girl bodies. Wow, he's a POS. He's crap. I'm not going to even provide you with the satisfaction of an answer. You know the answer. Stop begging for people to possibly support your toxic relationship. Bye. Talk with him. If it does not work, turn tables around and complain that he could be taller. You just say that to motivate him. Don't leave him. Educate him. This is no way to motivate someone, especially someone who's supposed to care about you. Everyone's got their physical insecurities, among other insecurities, and I doubt he'd appreciate you picking on his in order for him to improve. It's very childish and damaging. Give him another chance. He is talking to you like guys talk to their guy friends. He needs to realize girls communicate a lot differently, especially on topics and tones like this. Oh, okay, so he prefers other girls' bodies. Let him have them then. You can do better if he is shaming you, he doesn't love you. The opposite with me and my GF. She is always criticizing herself for everything and I am complimenting every one of those things she does not like. You need to love yourself more than you love your boyfriend. I realize that this sounds overly simplistic, but I have found it to be true. Get rid of him. Big red flag about him that he is so cruel about weight. Move on. You are worth so much more. I'm sorry, but everyone shouting, leave him, really have no idea what they're talking about. It's not so cut and dry. First and foremost, you should sit down and talk to him. If you love him and believe the relationship is worth fighting for, then take the time to work it out. It's clear he's struggling to express himself in a positive way. Not one person here can tell me they always respond positively to something that's bothering them, so I find it very hypocritical that they think just leaving him is the only way. Relationships take work. Work it out with him. People these days. You call them chubby and that's shaming, SMH. Feels like you have not described yourself enough. Are you healthy? Do you have a healthy diet? Exercise regularly? Study well and or having a stable job? If yes, then yes, he might be on the wrong side of the conversation and not being supportive. Otherwise it doesn't matter if he supports you or body shaming you. Just try be better for yourself. At the end of the day, what he says don't matter. Leave. Weight fluctuates, but his opinion of you shouldn't. Can you try to give an example of what you consider to his shaming you? People are piling on here, but there's a lot of room for interpretation around what that word actually means. He's being cruel, intentionally making you feel bad about yourself. Let me tell you something. I am super insecure about my weight, feel disgusting most days, and have no idea what my boyfriend sees in me. But he tells me I'm beautiful multiple times a day, that he doesn't give a shit about other girls, that I'm his everything, and I hear, I love you, about 20 times a day minimum. I've been with him over 4 years now, and he's never failed to make me feel loved every single day. Your current boyfriend isn't it. Seriously. You are worthy of so much love and he isn't offering it. Be with someone who thinks you're the most beautiful human in the world, because that's what you deserve, and nothing less. Anyone that shames, humiliates, or mocks you, for your own good, is abusive. I don't know about everyone else but my partner and I also gained weight during quarantine. It's not something to be ashamed of. Also, there will also be people who are conventionally more attractive. If he doesn't support you now, I would be willing to bet he still wouldn't support you even if you lost weight. If you don't break up with him, you need to tell him to cut the shit. If doesn't, definitely do break up with him then. Honestly, that's not your boyfriend if he's saying that. Revolving light location flag full score. You are dating an asshole. If you say you love him and you guys are having a good thing, I think leaving him would devastate you at least for a while. I'd say you talk this problem through if you feel it can be solved. Create your own boundaries about the issue, and if he's not stupid and really wants you, he'll understand and steer clear of it. Then if it didn't work, you might want to reconsider this relationship. Don't settle for that your mental health is imp2bb. Hey honey, I'm losing 180 pounds. Goodbye, we're done.